Newsflash! Jared Fogle beaten up by Vigilante in prison.
Wait, so yeah. He's already in jail. You had to get some street justice?
Yeah. Street justice! Oh, God. If you guys don't know who Jared from Subway is, he was their spokesperson for about 15 years. His first commercial was back in 2000. He's the guy who lost all the weight and stuff. Right now, he is in the Inglewood Federal Prison in Inglewood, Colorado, for child pornography and having sex with minors. This happened all back in July of 2015, so this past summer. And he has pled guilty, so there's that, to all the charges, and will be paying about $1.4 million in restitution for counseling to the 14 girls that were related to his victimization. So, yeah. So back in July, his Indiana home was raided, and it was because they were following a tip from a concerned citizen. The investigators went through text messages, emails, and photographs, and eventually the investigation grew to being local, and then federal agencies became involved, which included the Indiana Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force and the FBI. The pornography that he was receiving was actually from his business partner, Russell Taylor. Now, Russell Taylor is the head of Fogle's foundation, which was created to combat childhood obesity. This guy was over that thing, that program. Yeah. Jared actually knew about the 14-year-old girl that he was victimizing all the way back in 2011, and he was even receiving pornography of her and watched like a few of them.
What the heck?
Okay. Yeah, like
that's
multiple times.
Dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
You cannot be upset at all that he got his street justice. Like.
So immediately after the trial, Fogle's wife stated that she would be seeking the end of the marriage. All right.
Understandable.
So now let's go to Larry Levine, who is a jail consultant. He said that Jared is going to be a marked man once he's in there. Now, Larry he was a troubleshooter and efficiency expert for organized crime, and he's actually done 11 times in different federal correctional institutions. Now, he advises jail-bound clients on how to survive once they're in there.
He gets paid to tell people how to survive.
Yeah.
So he's basically Kevin Hart.
Yes. He was actually the jail consultant for Get Hard for that movie.
Oh my God.
Okay. Yeah. And another CBS drama called The Good Wife. This is a quote from him. He says, "The people that are hated in prison are rats and snitches, number one. And the other ones are rapists and child molesters." So he said, when I was in custody, it was the staff that would tell the other inmates, because the staff wouldn't like the molesters in the jail either, but they can't do anything about it. So they tell the inmates, and they get them to beat them up, and then it's like it's a crazy cycle. So the man that beat up Jared, his name is Stephen Nigg.
How did he earn the title of Vigilante?
Yeah.
Vigilante.
He is a 60-year-old armed robber. Currently, he is in jail until about 2024 on weapons charges relating to armed robbery, and he also has several priors, which include felony charges back in 1976.
Goodness.
Yeah. So he was caught on camera pushing Fogle to the ground and striking Fogle multiple times in the face with a closed fist. Now, he was left with only a cut on his hand, but it says that Fogle was beaten bloody.
Oh, shoot.
I mean, this man is used to dealing with children, not grown men. Like, he wasn't ready.
The report says that Fogle was left with a bloody nose, scratches to his neck, and redness and swelling to his face. So the relatives of Stephen Nigg actually said that this probably came from him reaching his breaking point over the number of child and sex predators in the jail. Like, he was just done with it. But for this action, he was punished with just a stint in solitary. And it says that Jared has been like stress eating since he's been in jail because of these threats, and people have been calling him Chomo, which is in jail short for child molester.
Oh.
And he, since he's been eating behind the bars and stuff, he's gained about 30 pounds now.
This man is eating good in jail.
I don't know how.
All right, man.
It says Fogle's recently slapped by an inmate who called him a dirty child rapist. Russell Taylor, the business partner, he was arrested back in April, and he's charged with 7 federal counts of production of child pornography and 1 possession charge. His Fogle's earliest possible release date right now is July 11th, 2029.
Ooh.
Yeah. So.
Hey, it might be sick to say, but that man might die in there for real. Like, that's a lot of years for him to be stuck in with the crowd of people that hate him. Like,
he's got to prove himself.
He should have been bulking up before he went there. Like,
Yeah. Jared went to that strategist and was like, what jail are you going to? Oh, I'm going to Inglewood. Ooh. They effing in Inglewood.
You know what that is? That's a big ass black man on your pale white ass. You? No, I don't want any more. Stop. That's enough. Too late. He done tagged the next guy in.
That $1.4 million that he paid in restitution was actually because if you pay restitution, he was trying to get put into the part of prison with like minors, like people that were in there for minor crimes and stuff.
Oh, no. That's not minor.
Yeah.
It's not minor.
But back there, I guess whatever system he's in, no one really pays the restitution. So because he's the only one that's going to be doing that, then his lawyer sees it being plausible. But as of right now, he's getting punched in the face. Alright guys, let us know down there in the comments below what you thought about this video, what you think about Jared. While you're over there, check out another video over here. You are now manually breathing. Like and subscribe.